vacation. Plus, fill your beauty bag to bursting with deals you won't want to miss. We're destined to get you gorgeous and make you feel amazing because you are. June 17th through 19th on HSN or on hsn.com.
I know you had some fun shopping with Callie and, of course, all that amazing Beekman 1802, but she's right. I'm Emily Lampa, and I'm here to shop with you. And let me tell you, we have lawn care items, and it's a hour that's on fire. We have some really great sale items for you to get your lawn and your backyard all ready for those summer months, all the events that you have planned. If you just want to hang out in your backyard and just have the best experience, we're going to have some really amazing items for you. And like I said, all on sale. This is coming up in just a bit, which I cannot believe because it is the most incredible value for a pressure washer. I know a lot of my friends have been looking at their backyards, their fences mainly, saying, oh my gosh, look at all that green stuff. It just piles on, especially as we see all that pollen coming out. If it's wet, it sticks to the fences, it sticks to the windows, the siding, all of that. You're going to be able to take home one of the most powerful pressure washers out there from Sunjoe, which is a brand that we love and trust when it comes to doing all that yard work. They're going to give you a 2-position pressure washer chock full of all the accessories for that incredible clearance price. I know, you're like, how is it possible that it's $159.99? It's on sale today. Clearance price. You can get it home on Flex. That's right, 5 Flex, $32 to get it home. That full presentation is coming up in just a bit with Bobby Milliken, and he's going to be joining us live from St. Pete, HSN South. Of course, I'm Emily Lampa up here at HSN North, our brand new headquarters, and we're going to get things started with, of course, this handy dandy doodad. I love this. Okay, if you're looking for a way to kind of brighten up your space, be it in the front, in the back, but add a little bit of ambiance, this is going to be better and cooler than any other outdoor lantern that you have yet, because it gives you, look at that, it is a faux flame. And of course, you see me covering the top, because what is on top? It's a solar panel. That's right. No additional batteries to have to replace in this, because the sun is going to power it all day, soak up all that energy, and then give you this beautiful effect at night. You're not just getting one, my friends. You're getting 2 in this set. So everything that you see here, plus the mounts, everything is coming with this set. So you can put this anywhere. I say you could put it in the ground. You could put it on a fence. You could put it on both sides of your garage if you want that kind of effect. I'm already thinking ahead to Halloween. I love it. It's my favorite holiday, aside from Christmas, of course. If you are in the market for something that's just going to give you a little bit of something different around your property, this is it. Guess who's joining me also live from HSN South? That is right, Chad Allen. We love him. Hey, Chad, it's so nice to see your face.
Hi, Emily. I'll be there in about, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I'll come and join you. We're going to have a drink and dinner together.
Yes.
This in particular unit is something that is almost mesmerizing when you see it because of the algorithm built in. I cover the solar panel like Emily is doing because the lights are on in the studio. But what you know is when the sun goes down, it automatically comes on, and when the sun goes up, it automatically goes off. So you're not messing with this every night. You're going to flip one switch on the bottom and then never think about it again. But what is the bottom? The bottom can be on a fence post. It can lay flat on any flat surface, and you can actually use the included screws with the holes to mount it firmly if you want. However, here's the magic. If you don't want to use that anymore, you can make them wall sconces. And as simple as 1, 2, and 3. Now I've converted this right here in front of your eyes from a tabletop or fence post lamp into a full sconce. You'll still need the sun, of course, to charge it up. You're not buying batteries, you're not wiring, hiring, or plugging in. But if you have this in the sun, that flicker flame will last all night. I'm going to take one apart to show you the inside, Emily, to show you the technology. But I've not seen a realistic flame like this in a really long time.
No, I'm so glad you mentioned that. We're going to talk about, of course, the technology that goes into this. Of course, this is from GB Home and Garden. We love this brand here at HSN. Really quickly, this price is incredible. I can't believe this, Chad, because you're not spending additionally to have it wired. You know, you spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars to have electricians wire your permanent lighting here. You can move this all over the place, and guess what? You're getting 2 for $24.96. That's insane. And because it's flex pay, we can get it. You can get it home for about $12 and some change. So go ahead, walk us through it. Tell us how it works, Chad. Oh my God, look how cool that looks at night.
It's so impressive. Yeah, so impressive. So Emily showed you in the cage. Oh, you can see it here on my screen. Like you can see the ones in the cage, and then you can see the one I've taken out of the cage in my hands on purpose because it's a 360-degree all the way around as I rotate it. LEDs, but what I'm showing you is the LEDs go up at different points every single time. They're not just going up to one particular motion and then going right back down. That would look fake. This is a computer chip, a motherboard, and so the LEDs go to different points all along. So these LEDs turn into, when I put this cage over it like this, so the white filter, I break this down so you understand that this is not, the price isn't reflecting the quality. That's really the story here. This is like the ones you see at the amusement parks, because when you do that kind of algorithm on the inside, you're able to really create what looks like, from a distance, a real flame. Now, when you're up close on it, because there's no heat, you're not fooled, right? Because it's not hot by any stretch of the means. It's meant to be outside though, so the flame never dies out. In the rain, the sleet, the snow, it won't matter. But on the top of the mailbox post, when you live in the country, you'll want to miss your driveway. Put one at the end of the driveway. Maybe flank your stairs going up to your deck or your porch or out to your balcony. Anywhere where there's sun, this will work. You don't have to baby it. Those are enclosed, those windows. It's not just, those are windows there. That's what I'm trying to say. And so that's not open to where bugs can get in there or pollen or dirt can get inside. Nothing like that. Completely protected. But as Emily's showing you as a sconce, the one on the table is a freestanding floating.
Yes, look at that. You can put this anywhere. I love that you said you can put it on the top of a fence post. And if you're wondering, look, there's little holes already affixed, so you can go ahead and just screw that in. It's not gonna go anywhere. This is so good. And it's lightweight, my friends. So don't think that you're gonna be getting up on a ladder and having to worry about like something really heavy and hard to work with. This is super duper easy. When you get it home, you're just gonna put it wherever you want. But the greatest part about that, you don't have to worry about moving it around. You can, if you want to. Let's say you change your mind about where you put it the year later. That's what's so great about this. I will let our friends who are shopping with us know this, though, right off the top. We have quite a few people shopping with us right now, and we only have a few. And when I say a few thousand, we only have about 2,000 of these to go around. These are not going to last. The reason I know this is because I just heard from Brian, who's producing this show today, and he said in my ear, he said, Emily, I think they're buying multiples. And that makes sense because we all have multiple fence posts. We all have, you know, the posts that come on your railings. We have so many of those. And if you want to really have that beautiful ambiance of like a resort in your backyard, you're going to get multiple to flesh out the entire space. And just think about if you're the kind of person who just wants to line maybe your garden area, multiple of these will look just stunning. And at this clearance price, you really can't beat it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
No, you could not beat the price. This is the lowest price ever. I think we're just trying not to move these, Emily, but I'm going to show you on this teal wall behind me. I know we have a great job operator here today, but even if this were the garage, the shed, anything like that, all you have to do is take some 3M tape or some alien tape that Bell & Howell sells, or use the included mounting hardware. It's up to you. And you can mount it on any wall, any fence post, any shed, garage, you name it. The only thing I need you to notice is the solar panels on top. And so you're going to want to make sure that gets the sun. But once you do that, by the way, this is just one. Now imagine a second one on the other side of the door or the garage door or the shed door. This is going to make a statement where your neighbors, when they walk by at night, they're going to go, who do they think they are? Where'd they get all that money to install flame lighting in their home? Because this looks like somebody came and drilled and put wires through the wall and stuff. But at the end of the day, no, it's free. The sun is free, at least for now. And so the solar that we're getting doesn't cost us a dime on our electric bill every single month.
And I'm getting the real-time sales, right? We like to be able to be very upfront with our friends. And I don't normally tell you how quickly they're moving until I know our friends are going to be saying, oh my gosh, did that sell out as fast as I think it did? It did, because just within the few minutes that you were talking, Chad, we sold 200. That's just the few minutes that you were speaking. These are, 300. That's how fast these are moving. We love our outdoor spaces. We love to paint with light. That's the new thing. You notice there's a new innovative way. Every now and then there's something new that comes out. This is the latest and greatest because I have yet to see this faux flame, this simulated flame in any of our outdoor solar powered lanterns. And I'm so excited about this. I'm the kind of person, you know this about me, Chad. I love to spend time in my garden. I spend so much time out there making it look
Yes, you
beautiful.
do.
And if I don't have the lighting that can help my plants pop, I'm just not happy. So this is a set of 2, my friends. I can't believe what you're getting with this. And that clearance price is incredible because you're getting, of course, the solar panel top. You're getting, of course, that beautiful faux interior, that faux simulated lighting on the inside. This gorgeous exterior cage that you were talking about, Chad. Of course, the mounting. 2 different sets of mounting, and you're also getting the screws that come with. So when we talk about the 2 different sets of mounting, can we go through that again, Chad, so people know exactly what you're getting with this set and how you have different options? It's so versatile.
Absolutely. So actually, I'll just take one apart like this and show you the difference. So you're going to get the sconce attachment, and then you're also going to get the freestanding base attachment. And so you're in control whether you're going to use these 2 things. A base, I'm going to try to get away from my dark shirt, a base or the sconce attachment. That's what you're going to want to use. You can put either one on the bottom. That's the easy answer. There's no wrong choice. And if you don't like what you did today, you can take it down and redo it for tomorrow. But as Emily was doing some of the show things, Emily, you know you're my only host with this until I move up to Pennsylvania, and that might be gone by then. This is my last show with this item down here.
I guarantee it will not be around by the time you get back. So 900, I'm telling you, that's insane. 900 ordered. We only had just about 200, we only have about 2,000 of these to go around. My friends, please don't wait on this. I always like to start with something that I know you're going to love, and obviously by the number of people that are on the line with us right now, this is a surefire hit. See what I did there? Chad, surefire hit. Ah!
Yeah, bright idea, Emily. What a bright idea.
What a bright idea. I love these. Really quickly, before we move on to the second item I have with Chad today, I wanted to let people know about this because I feel like, aside from your lighting outside, an essential item for the upcoming summer into the fall is definitely these. Bell & Howell has a pest repeller complete home kit that comes with a 12-pack. So this is a complete home kit because you can put it pretty much anywhere that you need to repel those pests. All these little critters are going to be trying to get into your home because, yes, you have all those delicious summer snacks. If you want to repel the pests, not kill them in your house, which is kind of gross in and of itself, this is going to be for you. Again, it's a 12-pack. You're getting each and every one of this in the set at that incredible value. It's a weekly deal drop, my friends, so it will not be here past this week. Take advantage of that amazing deal. Okay, we're moving right along. I was talking about how you can get your outdoor space looking fabulous, and of course, we want to help you with the cleanup process. We were talking about GB Home and Garden. They offered that amazing lantern set, and now they're bringing you this lawn leaf bag and tarp set. It's a 4-pack. Now you're looking at that price going, I'm getting all 4. Let me show you truly how incredible this is, because each and every one of the 4 that come folded to you home like this actually are this big. I can disappear behind it. That's how big it is. I know a lot of us, when we're pulling together our leaves, when we're trying to get all the debris that we're trimming down, because in the beginning, in the spring, what happens? There's just so much growth on your bushes and you're chopping them down. Sometimes having to pick them up and carry them to the side of the curb, it's not easy. Look at how easy this is. It comes with a lid that you can go ahead and just brush the brush into. Take all those twigs and dump them right in. And then because it has those sturdy handles, you can carry it right to the curb. It's good, not just for the leaf debris, as you saw in that picture. You can also use it to carry some of those really hard to carry items. Heavy, because this is heavy duty. Again, reusable, so sturdy. Chad Allen is still here to talk about how amazing these are. I can't believe we're getting 4 in this pack, Chad.
Yeah, you're getting 2 of those gigantic bags that I have been using to pack my blankets and pillows and throwing soft goods in there that don't fit in a box to move. And then you also get 2 of those, what I call runways. And you're seeing it on your screen there. That runway that leads into the bag is essentially for this purpose. I'm going to get down on one knee. Sorry about that. But when you have your leaves and everything and you get your rake, you know, it becomes a mess. And then you get like to the dustpan per se, and there's always that line. And you can't get the sticks and debris into the actual bag. when it's laying sideways. And so Georgia Brown, you see GB on your screen, that's Georgia Brown. She's our designer, she's brilliant. She came up with this runway, and it has these extra little hoops on the end, and we give you stakes. So you can actually stake them down into the ground.
Smart.
And create your whole work area to do your cleanup, or maybe I take just the tarps because, sorry, I'm getting a little on the ground here, but these are just hook and loop. And so I use just these small tarps to repot plants, to grab firewood, because if you take it all apart, you could put all your firewood there, wrap it up, and take it with you as like a little carry thing. But if you want to use the hook and loop, you can create your runway, and then let's say I get all the leaves on the inside, Emily, right?
Right.
And I don't have a rake here in the studio today, but then I would just grab the end of this, and look at this handle right here. It's built so I can pick up the bag really easily, fold this over, now I have a lid.
Love it.
And so the whole experience of cleaning up, organizing, getting those leaves, rock, debris, repotting, it's all been figured out for you in the easiest, cleanest way possible. But you don't have to baby this. This is that tarp material. Sticks aren't gonna poke through it, rocks aren't gonna poke through it, nothing like that. Emily, you could probably fit in that bag, given how big it is.
Thinking the same thing, because I keep putting it on the table here to kind of show how big this is. I mean, what are we working with in terms of size here? This is
Huge.
incredible. The max capacity on this, 48 gallons.
The gallons are off the chart.
I feel like I can't keep it up here because you can't even see that I'm here. You're going to hear just a disembodied voice during this presentation. But look at what we're working with. I know a lot of our friends say, oh, I could use a plastic bag. Plastic bags aren't great for the environment. We know that. We don't want to be throwing our money away either. We want something that's reusable, that's going to be able to last us, because again, saving money is the name of the game right now. We know everything's expensive. So if you can get something that's going to last you for years, not just this season, but beyond, this is going to be it. So 48 times 2, that's 48 gallons worth of capacity, right? Times 2, I'm bad at fast math, so I'm just gonna be completely honest about that. I think it's 96. But that's 96 gallons worth of debris that you can take with you. And I love to use that tarp, that additional tarp, as a cover, because you think about it. It rains during the spring. It rains during the summer. You don't want it to get filled up with water. I love that it comes with the 2 additional tarps. It's just genius.
Yeah. Honestly, the little tarps, I call them little, they're not actually little.
They're
just
not little.
More manageable for me. I live alone, I'm a single human, I don't have any pets even. But I do a lot of gardening and repotting plants by myself, and so a tarp like this size is like my workspace, okay? And sorry for the crinkling, I know that doesn't sound the best on the TV screen, but this is manageable, right? If you live alone, you can have your own area where you do all your work at. And there's one more piece of the puzzle that I'm going to just toss this down that is coming home to you, and it's these. They're like plastic tubes, okay, and they go inside the actual bag. And when we're ready, I'm going to show you this bag over here one more time. I don't mean to make you jump, but it creates a brim. And you don't have to use this, but I want to make sure I do my job correctly and make sure you understand why you get them. And so they go into a hole on one side. It just follows the hole all the way around. And so this is firm right here. This is all firm now. It creates that brim, so it's never going to flop down. It's going to stay upright and open for you, so you don't need a second pair of hands to hold the bag open while you rake or sweep or do anything into that bag. Same thing if it were standing upright. That whole opening hole would stay open that entire time. The point is, you can do this by yourself.
Yes.
You don't need anyone else to come over and help you. That's always the troublesome part, Emily, as we know. You need to call the husband or the neighbor over, like, hey, could you hold this bag? I got to throw these logs in to take it into the fire. I got to put these leaves into it. And then you don't do it because there's nobody there to help sometimes. This is the easy solution.
It's the easy solution, and I love all the little pieces that come with. That's genius, by the way. This little piece that helps to hold open the outside of it, because you just can't be leaning over. Again, I'm not the kind of person who likes to do a lot of the leaning over because I feel like I start to get a little achy after all that work that I've done weeding. So I love that you can go ahead and just rake it right into the bag. Thank you so much, Chad. I can't believe how quickly that went. 4-pack, my friends. You're getting $24.95. That's the price. That's, again, a new low price, lowest we've ever offered on this amazing kit. So, again, you're getting 2 of those incredible 48-gallon capacity bags, 2 of these incredibly large tarps for you to work with, and then, again, you're getting the stakes, and you're getting that amazing opening holder that you saw right there. Okay. we're moving right along. Thank you so much, Chad. You're the best. I can't wait to see you up here in PA. We're moving right along to one of my favorite items ever. I said this down in St. Pete. I'm saying it again up here in Westchester. I love this mat because we're talking about saving money always, right? When this was full price, when this was $49.95 and people were going gaga over it, it's because it is the one mat to rule them all. Reason being is because it comes with an interchangeable faceplate. Now, when I say faceplate, of course, it is still a very durable mat that you are literally just going to change on the mat, the base mat itself. Again, this is going to be what you use to wipe your feet on. It's super durable, it does all the things, but look how gorgeous every season is covered here. Everything from spring to fall. We've got ho, ho, ho for the, holidays, and check this out. Just in time for that summer months. I love that each and every one of these, you can use them for whichever season. Change them out when you want, but you have the option here. And that incredible price, $29.99, is for 4 different mats. Just call it what it is. You get to change it up for every season. This is going to be the one that you use for everything. The only question is, how many doors do you want this in front of? That's how many you're going to choose to buy today. It's never been this good in terms of price. I'm just going to put it out there. I remember when Yvette Lopez and I first talked about this. It was brand new, and now we're offering it at this incredible clearance price. Where is she? There she is, my beautiful friend. How you doing?
Hi. Oh, let me wipe my feet. Make sure we're good here. How are you?
I'm so good, my friend.
I know you love this. I love it too, and because it's just so smart. And I want to come down here and I'm going to hang out down here if that's okay with you guys. So what we have here is, first of all, this size, brand new from Plow and Hearth. I think we aired it one time together down here. This is 30 by 17, so this is your standard size mat. You have recycled rubber, so it's environmentally friendly, skid resistant. This is made to pick up dirt and debris, but look at the beautiful design. This is a very durable polyester, so it's going to be easy to wipe off. But here we go. Let's start the year with welcome home, and then maybe as we get into spring and summer, this is all you do. You just change out that insert. Now you have the beautiful hummingbird.
Love it.
Maybe you keep that there all the way through spring and summer, and then it's time for fall. And you know, Emily, what I really love about this is not only are you saving the money, because I am a mat girl, okay? When you walk to someone's front door, I just notice their front door mat. I always notice it. I'll either say, oh, they could probably use another one. That one's a little worn. Or I'll say, man, that is so cute. I love that. So I always have one for the different seasons. However, I used to have different ones that I would buy. Not only buy, but then you have to find a place to store them until that season. Not here. I've just taken you through the entire year with one mat. And that's what we said together when we first aired it. We were like, why didn't we think of this?
Oh my gosh.
What a smart idea.
100%. I mean, Plow and Hearth really knocked it out of the park on this one. Because again, we do. You and I are the same in this regard, Yvette. We love to put our best foot forward when it comes to our homes, right? It's the first thing everyone sees when they come to your door is they see the mat. So if you have a dingy one, go ahead and look, open the door, see what's out there. If you're thinking to yourself, yes, I am in the market for a brand new mat, this is the one you're gonna get. The reason being is because you will be covered for the rest of the year. You don't have to worry about buying separate seasonal mats. This one's gonna cover you for fall. This is gonna cover you for spring. It's gonna cover you for summer, and it's gonna cover you for those winter months. These are so good, and again, super duper sturdy. It's from Plow and Hearth. We know and trust them. And I just have to say, I can't believe this price. When we talk about being able to give you something at a value, right? 4 different mats, under $30, that's insane. I do want to welcome in our brand new friends who might be shopping with us for the very first time. Are you brand new to HSN? Well, listen up. This is for you. I just wanted to say this is when you apply for the HSN credit card. It's perfect timing. Reason being is that not only are you getting the HSN credit card, which is going to give you all the benefits, right? You can get extra flex. You also have no annual fee. It's a great way to shop. It makes it just easier for you to get all the things that you love here at HSN. But guess what? We're going to be giving you something a little extra to welcome you into our shopping family. And guess what? It is $15 to spend towards any one of the purchases that you see today. And when you take that 15% off, it makes this mat set 50 additional % off. I know. And guess what? Today only, you can also save, and you just saw the graphic a moment ago, you can also save an additional 20% by using a special code. I know, we're just giving you all the discounts today. The special code happens to be Sunshine, but you have to use the HSN app with your purchase. So use the code Sunshine, scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the offer, and you can check it out. All the details are available. But 20% off, it's only available today. So please, 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 no matter what you end up using this on, make sure you use it today to get that additional benefit. Ultimate summer sale, my friends. We have so many great items for you to make sure that outdoor space of yours is looking amazing and shining bright for all the friends who come to visit you. Because I know you're planning those parties. You're really just trying to enjoy your outdoor spaces while you can, while the weather's nice. And if you want to add a little bit of something that's going to catch the eye and really just add that whimsical beauty, this is perfect. This is also from Plow and Hearth, so you know it's going to stand up to all the weather, no matter where you live in the country. That holographic illusion is going to stand the test of weather. It is a spinner, so when the wind blows, it's going to give you that beautiful, you see it kind of like radiates. Can I show that? I wonder if mine's going to spin as well because it's not outside in the weather catching all the light. I'm going to set this up for you, but let's welcome back in Yvette Lopez. She didn't go anywhere, because of course she represents Plow and Hearth for us here at HSN. Girl, clearance price today. I have never seen this so good, and we have 4 different choices here. At this price, under $20 for a gorgeous spinner, you know you can't get that from any of the big box stores, right? Whenever you see something this gorgeous and this well made, it's well above and beyond.
And I actually brought my own wind since we are in studio. I have a small hand fan, and that's all it takes. A little bit of a breeze, and these things just start spinning. And if you look at them, they have the illusion that they are actually emitting light, and it's the way that they're painted. And also that very beautiful holographic design in the middle. I'm going to stop here, and I just want you guys to take a look at this. So when this spins, it looks like the cardinal is in flight. And what that is, look at that. You can see it looks like there's light. It looks like the cardinal is flying. That is the technology of that holographic design. But what's so neat about these is also they are from Plow and Hearth, so you know that they are hand painted. They are durably painted, which means when they're out in the elements, when they're out in the sun, and when they're out in the rain and in the snow, they are never gonna chip. They're not going to fade. They're not going to rust. This is all laser cut metal. I want you to understand that. So Plow and Hearth has these particular art pieces that it's like you went to a high-end art show and you would maybe look at it and think, ooh, I'm not sure if I want to spend that much, as beautiful as it is. Here, the price that you are getting for this beautiful piece, and remember, you're getting 2 of them.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And I also want to show you that they piggyback on each other. So there is a hole at the bottom. You can see these going. So you can hook one on the bottom, and then you can decorate vertically. So they're about 10 by 10. That's their size. They come with the hook, so you don't need to do anything. When you get them home, they're going to be flat like this. All you do is push in 2 places right in the inside. It fans it open just a little bit, and that is all you have to do. Hang these outside, And let me tell you, I have these in my yard, and the people that come over, they look, because they're trying to figure out how the design looks like it's moving and flying, and I said it's a hologram. That's what it is, and they are just so taken by these.
It's gorgeous. Really quickly, my friend, we're getting updates because I know there's a lot of folks who are shopping with us. Welcome, my friends. Love, love, love that you're cashing in on some of the best deals that we have today. I have the rose in my hand. The cardinal, which you just saw Yvette showing us, is the most popular by far, and I love that because I know a lot of my friends are very sentimental like I am. And, you know, if you've lost a loved one, these are just really fantastic to have outside as a nice little remembrance. You can make your garden a remembrance garden just by adding this beautiful element. And I know a lot of our friends are probably thinking the same exact thing too. Again, exactly what Yvette said is 100% correct. You're getting 2 of these for that incredible clearance price. So that means each of these under $10 to be able to up your game out in your outdoor space. The hummingbirds, always really, really popular. I love this rose. It's almost like it's literally blooming in my presence, which is absolutely gorgeous. I did want to really quickly show you how this works. So I'm going to stop this, hang this back up, because that's how easy it is to set it aside and put it in your garden, wherever it is you want to hang it, maybe right outside your window where you do your dishes. It'll just give you that beauty whenever you look out the window. I just wanted to really show you, this is what it comes to you as, right? So if you're gonna pick the rose, this is what it's gonna look like. You are literally just going to flex this out to however far you want to flex it out. It's going to do its own kind of like spinning, what do you call that? It's going to spin out. And I just wanted to let you know that's how easy it is for then you attach the mount, the hanging mount, and then you just go ahead and hang it wherever you want. And again, 4 different choices here. We have the butterfly, we have the rose, the dragonfly, the hummingbird, or the cardinal. But I just need our friends to know that in terms of the cardinal, in terms of the dragonfly, those are the 2 most popular right now in this moment. But each and every other one is selling just as equally because I know these are so perfect for the upcoming season. You have so many outdoor events. You want people to really be wowed when they see your outdoor space. Am I right, Yvette?
Oh, absolutely. And you know, these actually make such a lovely gift also. First of all, they read so much higher than the price that you're paying for them. Again, because remember, it's all laser cut metal and they're hand painted, but not only that, but when you give a gift like this, it can be very personal. It's like what you said. I gave one to my best friend that every time she sees a cardinal, it reminds her of her father. So, you know, you can do that. The rose I gave to my mom for Mother's Day. And, you know, hang these somewhere where you can see them from inside because you'll look at them, you'll stop for a moment, and you'll really just admire how beautiful they are. And if you do give them as a gift, every time someone watches it, they'll think of you. So, but please, pick some up for yourself, because if you get it home as a gift and you see how beautiful it is, you might not let go of it.
No, that's true. Yvette, I've been there many times where I say, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy this as a gift. It's such a great affordable gift, especially if you're stocking the gift closet right now in anticipation for Christmas in July or the holidays coming up. When you get prices this incredible for something that's just so beautiful, you know you got to get this as a gift. But yes, buy multiple. This is a perfect opportunity to do so. I did want to remind our friends right now that we are getting updates real time on what's the most popular. Close to 400 have already just moved in this show alone. Last call on the dragonfly, my friends. The butterfly, I'm told, as well as the hummingbird, sold out. That's how quickly these are moving. So quick. I'm going to move this one because it is no longer there. We still have the cardinal, we still have the rose, and last but not least, what was the other one? But again, extremely limited. We have the dragonfly, I believe. Yes, that's what we have left, last call. Fewer than 100 left in the dragonfly, but look, it's just mesmerizing. It's just gorgeous. And again, how easy is it to just hang it off a tree branch, even if you don't have a shepherd's hook, which we do sell on hsn.com. So if you're looking for a shepherd's hook, we do have those. But you can easily hang this on an existing hook that you have on your porch and just add a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of glam, something to look at while you're sitting out there having your tea or your coffee in the morning, especially as the weather gets better. These are your outdoor retreats. These are the places where you find your serenity. Make it that much more serene, more beautiful, more enjoyable for you and your family and all your friends that you're going to to have over this summer. At this price, you can't beat it. You're getting a 2-pack, my friends, of each and every one of these options. Again, an illusion that you create with just the ease of having that little breeze. A 2-pack, my friends, for $19.95. That's insane. Under $10 a piece. I love this. It's a piece of art.
Yeah, it really is a great opportunity to pick up a piece from Plow and Hearth, especially if you don't have anything from them yet. They are known for their quality, and you know, when you're going to invest in a piece for outdoors, the quality really makes a big difference because it is going out in the sun, or it's going out in the rain or in the snow. And these pieces, they will hold their vibrancy. They will hold that color. They will continue. You don't keep it for one season and then go, ugh, that doesn't look good anymore, I'm gonna junk it. No, this is just gonna stay this beautiful for you season after season. Talk about that cardinal. Hang that out there during the holidays. You have the colors of the red and green. These look beautiful out in the snow, so they're absolutely year-round. Remember, you're getting the hook, so you don't have to do anything but just fan it out. You can piggyback them, you can hang them from an awning, from a shepherd's hook, get creative, but I always say art decor in your yard and garden is like the jewelry that you wear.
Yes.
It's personal, it shows your personality, and you can just have so much fun, and it just brings so much interest and color and beauty to your space, don't you think?
I absolutely agree with you, Yvette. And I love that we have 3 left. We do have the rose, we do have the dragonfly, and we do have, I believe, do we still have the dragonfly? 5 dozen remaining in the dragonfly. And last but not least, we have it. Did we sell out of the cardinal? Okay, so this is the most popular. We still have 1,200 remaining, but again, that's 1,200 remaining, and we're deep into the afternoon already. It's about 2:30 right here on the East Coast. And as more people, I say this all the time, as more people are coming home from work, they are going to be picking these up because they just had a big, long day at work, right? You're thinking about your outdoor space, your serene moments. They're going to say, yes, I absolutely need that. So do not wait for this. Another thing I like to say is buy it now while it's on the top of your mind. Because again, this is on sale. It's clearance priced, but until we sell out. So we already know that we've lost 2 of the beautiful designs. We have 3 left to choose from. Please, please, please do not miss out on an opportunity for the cardinals. I always say it's such a great sentimental design to remember maybe people in our lives that we might have lost as a remembrance. I have them. Cardinals are my... they're my decoration in my garden so that I can always remember when I go out and I'm weeding and doing all the work that they're always with me. So I love, love, love the storyline there. Again, this is how it comes to you. It comes to you flat pack just like this. And all you're going to do is you're going to flex it out so that it has that beautiful spinning, gorgeous wind-catching design. And then it'll spin and give you that gorgeous kind of like starburst as it spins in the wind. Isn't that gorgeous? And again, we're talking about a holographic design in the middle. So you're going to get that beautiful effect of it. Look, the cardinal is flapping its wings. That is so gorgeous. Clearance price today, my friends, in case you're just joining us, you're getting a 2-pack of the Plow and Hearth holographic spinners. So you get 2 for that incredible price, $19.95. So that's $10 each. Again, Yvette and I were talking about how this is so good because you can keep one, gift one, you can keep both, put them in different sides of your yard, so they can flank maybe your garden. But think about getting one of each of this set because as Yvette showed us, you can link them together. There's a tiny hole also in the bottom of each of the spinners where you can use the hook that you would normally attach at the top. So if you have all 3 of the remaining designs, you gotta have this gorgeous, gorgeous spinner that is 3 pieces showing you different images. So I can literally get mesmerized and stare at this for hours. But think about your outdoor space. If you even are just getting started outside, you don't consider yourself much of a gardener at all, this is just going to give you something to enjoy while you're out there in these beautiful summer months. Yvette, look at you did it. This is what I'm talking about. How gorgeous is this?
Look at this. And you know, I love the rose because a lot of the times, you know, you might see a cardinal or the hummingbird, you never see a rose. And this one just blooms before your eyes. This has the beautiful pink colors. Also, it's just I think mesmerizing is really a nice word to use, because not only do you have the holographic design, which makes it look like it's blooming, but look at the paint. It really looks like light is coming from this. I mean, it was just so funny because my daughter and her boyfriend were over, and he kept staring outside. And he said, how is that doing that? Can you just tell me, is there light? How is it doing it? And I said, no, it's the way that it's painted. And then when the sun hits it, it is just gorgeous. And you know, you can place these in different places throughout your yard. But if maybe you live in an urban area, maybe you just have a balcony, maybe you're in a condo or an apartment, you realize you can just hang this from a shepherd's hook that you might just have in a small planter or in an awning. I mean, this is a piece that you can decorate in a small place, which I appreciate as well.
And I'm going to say we are slowly but surely losing the cardinal. Grab it while you can. That is going to be the first to go out of the remaining 3 that we have. We already sold out on 2 of the other gorgeous designs. Yvette Lopez, thank you so much. This is such a great gift to give. I'm so excited to see you live in St. Pete while I'm up here in Pennsylvania. I miss your face, but I'm so grateful for every opportunity that we get to work together. I will see you soon, my friend.
All right, I will see you soon.
And
love you.
I love you too. Oh my gosh. And we have the headliner of our tour, so to speak, in our outdoor lawn care, everything ultimate summer sale today. I love, love, love working outdoors. You know this about me. All of our friends know that I love being outside and doing all the things. One of the things I don't like to do is clean my fences, clean my siding, clean my windows, clean the garage. No one likes to do it unless, of course, you have the amazing tools that make that job enjoyable. And if you have yet to own your own pressure washer, I say get in on this as quickly as possible with this deal, because pressure washing is like a ridiculous anxiety cleanser. I mean, it cleans, right? It cleans all the things, but there's something ridiculously satisfying about cleaning with a pressure washer. And you have to get a good one. I'm just gonna say it. If you wanna get that ease of use to be able to literally blast through all of that pollen, that dirt that's caked up, built up on your sidewalks, on your siding, you're gonna want this from Sunjo. This is a 2-position, not just 1, but 2-position pressure washer. We're gonna talk about how you can change the positions, like up and down or left and right. And it comes with all the accessories. I know you're already looking at that price and you don't believe it, but I need you to understand that even though that price is so good, it's clearance priced right now. Less than $160 for a powerful pressure washer. Do not think it does not work as well as the other powerful pressure washers on the market. This is just because Sunjo works with us so closely. We have such a great partnership with them that we are able to offer you one of their best pressure washers on the market for that incredible price, so that you can start cleaning all the things that you normally would pay somebody an arm and a leg to do. Bobby Milliken is standing by. Are you in your own driveway, my friend?
And listen, you have to forgive me because I don't have my earbuds, so I'm going to try my best to you, and hopefully you can hear me. So let's get into it. This is our pressure washer from Sunjo. You know the name. We've been in business for 15 years, and we've been celebrating our 5-year anniversary with you here on HSN. Let me get right into some demos, shall we? Watch this. Look at the power. You've got stains. You've got bricks. This is the only thing you're going to need to get down to clean this spring and this summer. Leave us out here with the dirt. The dirt takes on year after year after year. So you can take a look at the before and see the after. How about over here? Let's go into some wood planks. Again, I'm not using any chemicals. I'm not scrubbing. I'm not rubbing. I'm just using the power of water. And look at the difference. I mean, that is huge. Come on over here and I'm going to tell you a quick tour of the machine, because this is one of our awesome and our better units. We are the market leader when it comes to pressure washers here in the United States. So everyone knows the Sunjo name. This is super lightweight. What's different about this particular one is you have 2 different positions. You can have it in the upright position, so it's going to stay still and keep in the same place. But if you want to put it down, it's got the 4 wheels, so it has the follow me design. So it's going to be able to follow you anywhere that you need to go. Also, look at this. You have 20 feet of high pressure hose, and you have 35 feet of power cord. Why do I get excited about that? Because that means you're going to be able to get all 4 corners of your driveway. Let's go to the fence, Emily. Take a look at this. This is one of my hardest demos because this is true, tried and true wear, tear, mold, mildew, all that stuff. Watch this. I'm going to hit it with the pressure washer. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
And that's literally years and years of actual wear and tear. That's the before. This is the after. This is the true color of the wood and what you would expect. So I don't know if you got all that, Emily. I'm going to stop and throw it back to you to make sure we're still on.
Yes, we got it. That was impressive. Okay, my friends, I know there are a lot of my friends who shop with me buying fashion and beauty and even plants when we shop outside for all of our outdoor stuff. A lot of us think to ourselves, is it possible for me, myself, not my husband, I'm talking about you, my friends, to go out there with a pressure washer and get all the jobs done? Yes, because it's Sunjo. Sunjo makes their products light, easy to maneuver. They have all the bells and whistles that allow you to do the job easily, but you saw Bobby doing it, and that's just how easy it is because the power is built into the machine. We're talking about 1700 PSI. Now, what that really just means is that the machine has the power to be able to power through all those tough jobs. You saw him using it on that old piece of wood that is an example of what your old fence looks like, right? Collecting all the mildew, collecting all the dirt and debris, all that pollen built up over years. You're going to be able to get right in there, take it right off, and just one swipe, you saw how quickly that was done. You can start doing that yourself. I know, because for years I used to pay somebody literally hundreds of dollars to go and pressure wash all the things. Everything from my garage to my fence to the sidewalks, all the little stepping stones that get caked in with all that dirt. I always paid somebody to do it until Sunjo came out with these affordable, high power pressure washers that allow you to do it all by yourself. Again, extremely long cord. You can get all over your yard, wherever it is that you need to do the work. The water will do it for you. You don't even need to add any kind of chemicals. The water will do the work. And I look at it like for a lot of our friends who are very eco-friendly, you don't want to have to worry about putting anything into the environment. You're just using water. I love this, Bobby. It's so easy, and the price is incredible. Again, clearance price on this just in time for summer. It kind of seems crazy that we're offering a clearance price for something like this that everyone wants to use right now. But this is where I give the disclaimer, Bobby, because there's only just about 500 of these to go. I have to edit already because that's how fast these are moving. There were about 500 before we started. Now we are down to just about 450, but they are moving fast. I wouldn't miss out on this opportunity because a lot of our friends have already shopped around for this. Everybody wants a pressure washer because they don't want to pay anybody else to do it anymore because of how easy it is. Everything that you see in front of you, you're getting. So all the special nozzles, you're getting all the pieces and equipment that's going to get the job done. Bobby, let's walk through it again because I think people need to see these demos. They're incredible.
With the price, the value is amazing. Again, coming to you from Sunjo. You also get the foam cannon. Not sure if you knew this. This comes included with your unit. It fits nice and neat right in the back end. So now what you're going to be able to do is you can dial how much foam or soap you want. So from 0, look at this, Emily. This is unbelievable. Look at all of that foam coming on the floor. Like Christmas here. Why is that important for you? Because what that means is now you don't have to go to the car wash, save your time, save your gas, save those precious quarters, and just take pride in doing it yourself at your home. Now, I've got all the foam soaked up there. I want to invite you to take a look at all the dirt and debris down here in the brake dust. Look at all this. I'm just going to use my pressure washer and cut right through that. Look at that. I mean, that is unreal. The fact that you can get right down in there and clean all of that brake dust. Now, let's talk about the nozzles because we do give you all the nozzles that you need. There are 3 different colors, okay? So you have the red one, which is the 0, the yellow one, which is the 15, and the gray, which is the 40. I've been using the yellow. So all you do to pop them off is just click it and then put the other one in like that, and it's that snap. Watch how far high up. I'm going to ask my wife to scoot back. She's doing a great job with the camera work.
Great
See
job.
how high this goes. You right now? I just shoot the second of this I have. Clean window. Think that red nozzle. That's the power of the red. You don't want to use the red on your car. That's way too strong, way too laser jet. Let me do a couple more demos and I'll send it back to you. If you've got patio pavers like this, so these bricks, again, I'm not using any chemicals. Of water do the trick. Keep in mind, most pressure washers, how good they are. Okay, first thing you want to make sure is you get a good name brand. You got it. Second thing is get a good price. You got it. The next thing is the pressure. You want a higher number. The higher the PSI, the stronger. Now, ours is 1,700. That's a huge number. That's what it's rated for, meaning it comes out even at a higher number at its max, but it's rated, meaning it stays at 1,700 PSI. That's huge. Take a look at the welcome mat. A welcome mat should be welcoming, right? Well, you would think it was that dark brown color, but in reality, it's really a stone gray blue color. Again, I'm getting it super clean with the pressure of water.
Look at that.
I don't know if you knew this. Just put your thumb over the garden hose. That would give you about 40, 50 PSI. This is 1,700 PSI, and you're using 1/8 the amount of water, Emily.
Oh, I did want to mention that. Thank you so much, Bobby, because we talk about cost savings, right? Okay, this is a really great deal, right? We already know it's clearance price. You can't find another pressure washer with this kind of power on the market for this price. But I did want to mention that the cost savings of water, when you're getting the job done quicker, this is really when it comes to long-term savings over time. You are going to want this not only for cleaning all the things you know a pressure washer cleans, right? Not just for cleaning the concrete, not just for cleaning the cars like you saw Bobby doing, not just for cleaning the fences and the windows. Excuse me, I'm getting excited. Not just for cleaning the mats. You know what I use my pressure washer to clean? I use it to clean my carpets outside because I know the weather is nice. You can start taking the things from inside outside and start cleaning them. All those high traffic runners that you say, oh, I'm just gonna go get a new one. I'm just gonna toss this one. Extend the life of your existing things by getting the tools that are going to keep them clean. I tell you, it is game-changing, the kind of clean you can get from using a pressure washer on certain things. Now, my friends, I know you're trying to think to yourself, there's a lot of different ratings for different pressure washers. I've done the research. Emily, what does the 1,700 really mean? Well, this is a rating that's going to allow you to clean your things with power, but also with safety. So you don't want it to be too strong, especially when you're using it on your carpets, because again, you don't want to stress out the weaving that's in your carpet, but you want to get it that cleanest it can possibly be. And that's when I start to say, think about how much you paid the last time to clean your carpets. I know. It is a pretty penny, and you are going to be able to save on that. You're going to be able to save on cleaning your driveways. You don't have to pay the kid down the street to bring his pressure washer over to clean. You're just going to get that satisfying ability to do it all by yourself. Again, I say this time and time again. It's satisfying to watch Bobby do it, but get this home, try it out for yourself, 30 days risk-free, and then you're gonna see how satisfying it is to do it yourself. It is really stress relieving if you ask me.
It's basically instant gratification. You are instantly seeing how dirty something was and how clean it there can be. Come on over here to take a look at the carpet. Again, if you've got outdoor furniture, this is a great way to clean it.
Look at the carpet. While Bobby's doing that, I'm sorry, Bobby, I have to cut you off because we're getting some updates on numbers. You can see him cleaning while he's talking. Sorry, Bobby, I got to cut you off. We went from just having about 500 or so to having 350. That is 200 and some sold within just the few minutes that we've been talking, because I know you know. I don't have to tell you what you already know. You've been searching for a pressure washer. You know Dad wants it for Father's Day. Even if you can't get it in time, take a picture online, tell him it's coming. Dad's gonna be so happy because my husband, I'm telling you, I made his day when I got him his pressure washer last year from Sun Joe. He has played with it ever since. I can't even get a chance to play with it because he loves it so much. You know what we actually do now? We get our oldest, our 16-year-old, outside enjoying the beautiful weather, pressure washing the fences. They love it. It's so much fun. And when can we say that cleaning is fun? I know my friends out there are hearing this story and they're saying, absolutely, Emily, I have been in the market for this for some time. So I just wanted to put it out there really quickly that these are moving so fast. Do not miss out on your opportunity to get home the pressure washer that you've been wanting, the powerful one that's going to do all the jobs. And now I'm going to send it back to Bobby because Bobby has to show us how amazing this works on all the things. Is that a pad for a seat outside?
Oh my God, yeah, look at this. If I showed this to my wife, she'd be so mad at me and said, what did you do, honey? I said, don't worry. I got the pressure washer. That's how I'm going to get this clean.
Oh my
and again,
gosh.
within a matter of seconds, I just cleaned that whole entire top half. You can see what it was and what it is. And here's a couple of the key points. How else would you clean this? You want to spend more time outdoors, entertaining family and friends. And this is a great way to continue the life of our expensive outdoor furniture because we can revive it and bring it back to its color. You saw the welcome mat. Let's go over here. How about if you have kids at home? My kids love to go BMXing. We're a bike riding family. They come home from the track, the bike is up back. What do? What about pest nest? If you take a look in the corner, sometimes I get those wasps, those hornets, maybe ants nests. Hit the corners, okay, go on. Hit those fixtures, okay, go on. You're probably asking, Bobby, what if I want to do something more delicate, like maybe my screens? Could you do that? Yeah, just take a step back, and you can easily clean off your screens. So we're talking screens, patios, grills, grill grates, fences, decks, pavers, your driveway. So many different uses, so much value to this. And this is the #1 product that I get asked in my neighborhood to borrow is my pressure washer. Matter of fact, my neighbor just came outside, Keith, he's smiling at me because he asked me to borrow my pressure washer to clean his kids' baseball pants. I said, I don't know if it's going to get those back to white. Those are some serious stains. He used my pressure washer and they got right back to that great white. I was like, wow, that was my most impressive thing.
I have never heard that you could clean your clothes with a pressure washer, but there you go. There you go. If you're the kind of person who needs to get some of that athletic gear, you know, you don't want to take that athletic gear inside. If your kid plays football, you're like, oh my gosh, I am not taking that in or putting that in my washing machine. Now Bobby's showing us that we can pressure wash all those nasty things and not have to even take it inside the home. That's genius. Oh, here he goes. Cleaning the car.
Not all pressure washers are created equal. Not all pressure washers have this much PSI, and not all pressure washers come with the soap cannons. Again, I love the fact that you can dial it in. You put your favorite car wash solution here. Obviously, we recommend you go with Joe. You dial in how much strength you want it to do. This snaps in on the end of the wand. By the way, when you get this home, assembly is super simple. All you need to do is attach your garden hose. Remember, this design, I'll bring you back over here. This design has two ways to use it. You can have it like this so it rolls on its 4 wheels and follows you, or you can lean it up so it stands still. So basically what we've done is we've given you the power of an upright, but the convenience of a nice, smaller, compact one that's able to roll around. I'll do this one more time. That is just amazing, cutting through the dirt, cutting through all that mud, mildew, whatever it is. Emily, I don't know about you, but to me, that right there is instant gratification. And that's why this product is so popular and why this brand has done so well with this.
It is so satisfying. I say it time and time again. I go, you know what? Pressure washers should have on their label satisfying and something that you'll truly enjoy. But I know really what we're marketing, of course, is it's going to clean all the things. So congratulations to all of our friends who have gotten this and were able to secure one of the best deals around for a pressure washer of this power. Again, 1,700 PSI, and what that means, it's gonna do all the things. Bobby Milliken, thank you so much. It's so great to see you out in that bright sunshine.
I appreciate you, and you're really gonna enjoy this purchase. Thank you.
Mwah. Okay, see you very soon, my friend. We're gonna take a quick break, but when we return, guess what? We're kicking things off with our today's special from Shoe Shop.
Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.